Hey yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Catch. We're back again. We are back again. Guys, girls, ladies, gents, we're on console. That's right, console. And we got pretty much a full grid. This series has been really cool. It's been the multi-class series here, right? So, pros in GT4s, pro-ams in GT3s. Now, guys, I've mention this to you. There goes our teammate Magic. Go get him, man. So the GT3s are out qualifying right now for the first 10 minutes, and then we qualify for the second 10 minutes. 60-minute race, one pit stop for fuel only. So it's up to you whether or not you want to take tires. We are at SNETT, so another tough British track here, okay? And this is kind of good because we haven't really done many races here that we've seen in the past, and the ones that we have done, I was in the Ferrari, I believe probably one of the only races I've done, and we were literally yard sale all over the place, which very well may happen again. Now you got to keep in mind, I haven't played on consoles. Today was the first time I actually plugged the wheel into the console from the last time that we raced wherever we were, last round at Kailami, where I actually thought I was going to do pretty well, and then I spun around into the pits like an idiot. I've had a problem with pit lane recently, right? So that last race, now come to think of it, at Kailami in the multi-class, I somehow, the GT4s are really tricky with traction when you get, so I screwed up in the pit lane there. And then our last race at Watkins on PC, I screwed up pit lane exit. So I'm having my issues with pit lane. That's safe to say. So we should practice that here. The entries here is a little easier, but this track is by no means easy. So this track right now is gonna most likely stay on fast. It might even stay on fast for the first little while before the race even actually starts. All right. So it's a cool day. It's real world temperatures. It's 21 Celsius in Snetterton in the UK right now. So we're going off of that. 7:05, 7 is qualifying, and then 8 o'clock in the morning is the race. But what was cool here about this whole series is that we allowed people to make a car switch when we were off for the 4th of July. So if you wanted to, you could change your car, and it was kind of like a surprise that we gave for the series. And then if you do change it, you got to stick with that car from here on out. There he is. Rick is in the house. What's up, brother? Thanks for stopping by, man. You know it, man. So tonight, guys, yeah, some people change cars. Like I saw Autista was in the Camaro. So that's good. Well, we have to go back here to see. Let's just see. Sharkbait's been doing really well. He's been racing in other series, in a couple other leagues. Fresh Brizzle, good job. Ray, new driver. Gravel is doing well. He switched up to the McLaren. Then you got Shark Attack there, and we got Choco, Jay, and Magic. They all got to complete a lap. I think the only one, honestly, guys, the only one that I think changed the cars was possibly Autista. I think everybody else just stuck with what they had. Yeah, I guess so. So for guys like Marco, right, and me, and Ram, Ram's another one. Ram has been on PC, so it's guys. So not only do I not really have great pace in GT4s to begin with, but when you combine the fact of that and not practicing until today, yeah, we're in for a treat here tonight, guys. We're in for a treat here. Let's take a ride on board with let's see what Brizzle's doing here. This is a tough track, guys. Really tough track. And in the GT3s especially, you can get track punctures, really easy. This sector is so hard. You got to kind of let the car coast, bang it down a gear. It's a little wide. The track is fast. And this braking into the last turn here, tough. definitely tough, man. Let's see what our boy Magic is doing in the McLaren. All right, so this is another tough sector. Now, guys, I was wondering something. Tell me if you would want me to do this or not. Would you want me to put the driving line on to see what it's like when people use the driving line? Because personally, like, I would just never use the driving line, right? But I mean, if you guys want me to, I was thinking about that. I was like, I wonder if they want to see the driving line. Because if you did, I could put that on, and yeah, it probably will screw me up a little bit, but it doesn't matter. What do you guys think? What do you think, Rick? Should I use the driving line? Because I always give people crap about using the driving line, but it is a great help for when you don't know a track. Of course, you should put that on, and it will definitely, help guide you. But when you're really racing, it's really hard to see through other cars, and people get confused, because what the driving line does is it'll tell you where to brake and when to accelerate based on what kind of speed you're carrying into said corner or turn. But it doesn't always mean that that's the accurate braking marker or the accurate, acceleration point. So, but yeah, we're about to get out there and go qualify now. Nope. Okay. Yep. All right. So you're gonna make it harder on me, Rick. You want to make it harder on me? Okay. I got you, bro. I got you. All right. So here we go, guys. Here we go. Got a little sip of the coffee. We'll hit the vapor one time. Don't mind me. I'm just really happy to be back in the Porsche.
No tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
Alright, come on. Now I did... Oops. That would have just got me stop and go penalty. If you shift into second gear in pit lane, you're screwed. Now, guys, like I'm telling you, especially with the GT4s, they don't come with the tire warmers, as we all know. So you really gotta kind of sort of take your time with it here, And you need at least a good couple laps. Yo, there he is, my cousin to his house. What's up, brother? Thanks for stopping by as always, man. Love you guys. You know that. I love all you guys. But I'm just like, I was really concerned about the force feedback situation, and it really is a lot different. And the biggest thing that I could say the difference between PC, besides the graphics, is that you feel like you're on ice a little bit when you compare to PC. So like PC, you can catch it, I was just saying though, cause that I come to think of it, the last two races that we've had in Kailami was the last race in the multi-class in this series, and I screwed up the pit entrance. Remember? I don't know if you guys remember that or not. And the car snapped and spun on me in pit lane on the entrance. And then on Sunday last week at the PC race, I lost it coming out of the pits like an idiot out of pit lane. So I've been having major problems with pit lane here.
Slow car.
But yeah, guys, this is a real nightmare right here. You're gonna see a lot of people have big troubles here. They were waiting for qualifying. I guess I probably should have waited for Matt, but now this track, like I said, it's like, like all these other British tracks, we haven't been to them that much, and you got to get your braking right. And again, keep in mind we're still on cold tires here, so the fastest time I hit was a 159, 159 1 or 2, and I think Blocks is running like, you know, definitely 58s. Him and Autista should be pretty quick, actually. I am not going to be quick here at all. And I said, you know what? I said, screw it. Let me just stick with the Porsche. Let me stick with the Porsche, man. I did try the Merc and the Aston again, but I said, you know what? I don't want to be, I don't want to run from my problems. I'm not scared. Between us, don't tell anybody. I really am kind of scared. But it is fun trying to master a car. And guys, I got like you know, if I was, I should be taking this more seriously. It's just that PC has you know, taken priority. And the biggest and best news of all is that we're on SimGrid, and you know, of course, sponsored by CDA. Links are in the description. So if you need setups, go get them. And make sure you follow us on SimGrid. Got to join SimGrid's Discord, and then follow SFR GT Challenge, which is SimForce Racing. Rebranded, SimForce Racing. Yo, Gravel, what's up, bro? I know this track, man. You did pretty good in qualifying, though.
Well done, mate. Trust all the best.
Man, Little Mac is definitely faster than me, especially in that BMW. Alright, let's see here. But look at this flow. Look at the flow of this track, man. This is, you know, this is not easy work here, guys. I'll tell you that right now. See, there goes the Porsche spinning on me a little bit. Understeer a little bit. Now, in a GT3 car, you don't need any brakes there because the downforce, you could just hook the car in. Here, you got to be careful because you can only run over so much of the curb. And then on this exit here, you got to really hit the brakes, and this wants to give you like a lot of understeer when the track is fast, and you know, it could definitely screw you up a little bit here. Oh, we lost a couple drivers here.
There's a slow car up ahead.
And then you come into this section. Oof, man. This section is no joke. Got a little dip here. And then this sweeper, man. This sweeper is tough.
Slow car ahead.
There's JP. Our other Porsche brother. Man, we have no grip on the exit there. Alright, we got to try and put at least this. Actually, it doesn't even matter, to tell you the truth, where I start. It really makes no difference. You know, we could go for a bold move and not take tires. Even though I think that's going to be a very hard, tough chore. Car doesn't want to turn. Yeah, she's pushing out, man. She's pushing out. Yeah, you Rick, honestly, you probably would have, man. You probably would have. Look at that thing, I just knocked it up in the air. Yeah, so So yeah, I'm gonna be trailing, guys. A little pink wheel. Yeah, exactly, gravel, exactly. And the crazy thing is too is like you know, from I've never driven a GT4 on this track other than today being my first time. But with the GT3s, from what I can, you know, from the downforce that the cars have, you can take everything so much faster, obviously. But like in like this section here, when you think like the way that the car grips, it's so much, it's lacking so much of that in comparison. All right, let's see here. Let's see if we could too wide.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Alright, let's see if we can get this braking. Nope, screwed that up again. So that's what I'm saying. Your braking points change from GT4 to GT3.
Cut detected.
See what I mean? And you get a cut right there. Like, come on. Doesn't matter. We weren't that much up. Yo, Boosted! What's up, homie? Stopping by. This is thanks, bro. I appreciate it, man. You know that. This is more or less just like me trying to like see if I could not murder myself. It's a challenge, and I enjoy that. I'll be able to practice. You know, I'll have more practice going forward for the end. You know, towards the end of the championship here. But guys, the biggest news, like I said, the biggest news for us is that we're on SimGrid. Everybody is starting to register in our community. Ooh. All right, you know what I'm doing? Definitely gonna try and enter pit lane here. Look at this, pit lane is tough, man. And you see how that wanted to spin me out. So like if I'm at a stop here and then like they drop me down off my jacks and then I go, like look how easy you could spin these GT4s out. Nope, like really easy. You don't do that on GT3s. Like as soon as you leave the pits, like look at this. So yeah, I'm having a blast here. I'm having a blast. Yeah, just chilling, brother. Yeah, man. You did the Coach Dave Academy, right? You did yeah. Oh, you went with the Lexus. Okay, nice, bro. Nice, man. So you should have access to the now why is Shark Attack did he get he might have got kicked out. Shit. Yo, look at Marco. Good for Marco. Oh, Autista. Autista and his Camaro out-qualified blocks. That's the first time that's happened all season. So I thought Autista was going to go with the Camaro to begin with. He went with the Audi, and he was still fast. Autista's, you know, he's fast in general, but he was, I think, struggling a little bit with the Audi. But I'm glad that he's in the Camaro. On a British track, nevertheless. The Camaro's a big car. It's not easy to drive, dude. But yo, Boosted, the Lexus, man. The Lexus, it sounds like a beast, doesn't it? So, and it's a solid car, man. I know from Jar Jar wanting to drive it, the sound of it is just awesome, dude. Awesome. So, guys, so like I said, we have, like we talked about, we have a race coming up on Sunday. I think already 10, maybe 9, 8 between 8 and 10 people signed up already. We just posted it this morning for the PC race, which we're gonna be doing on Sunday at Coda, which is gonna be really cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that. Yeah, there you go. Go Yeet Motorsports, exactly, because that's Gravel Trap's teammate, Autista. Yeah, dude, the Lexus sounds like a beast, guys. You've heard the Lexus before, but yeah, that like that kind of thing makes you want to drive the car even more. You know, you're like, wow, all right, cool. You know, this thing sounds like a beast. So you cannot see that. You get to see, because the camera's in the way, you can see mandatory pit stop is 1, and then underneath that it just says refuel, and it will tell you like what you need before the race starts. So everybody has a 1 next to their name, and if we start to scroll down here, you can see Autista is the first car in 10th place that has the little blue slash through the car number plate. That means it's GT4. So when we're on track, just so you guys know, when you're looking at the track map, if you do, all the GT3 cars will be gray, and the GT4 cars will be a dark blue. That's how you separate them. Now, like I said, my problem here, guys, is yeah, exactly. Yo, because Rick was actually Autista's teammate to begin with, so he's still basically his teammate. So there you go. Um, what did I do different here with the CDA? Let me see something here. Yeah, I'm just going with this. I'm going with this one. Yeah. Hang on 1 second, boys and girls.
30 seconds. Stay single file.
Okay, guys. Okay, guys and girls. Let's see here. So the opening laps are really always the best ones. You know, it's really always the best. That's where all the chaos happens. Let's see. Did this track turn optimal? No. So Simon was actually right. Simon.
Low tire pressure. Stay away from curbs.
So it's me and our buddy Ram back here. There he is. And I'll tell you, there's our little Sephiroth in the Merc in front of us. Sephiroth did so good at Watkins on the PC. Boosted was doing good too. He was in the Porsche, and he's, you know, I don't think he's really ever driven the Porsche too much before, and he didn't have much practice. But he'll have practice for Coda for sure. And that's gonna be a tough track, guys. That's gonna be it is a tough track, but yeah, we'll talk more about that when we get closer to the actual date. But it's all about tonight right now. But also, guys, what's really cool for all of you PS5 players out there, PS5, okay? What happened is on the sim grid right now, Autista is, for SFR, is the head of the PS5 department, right? So Autista created an event. It's going to mimic the 24-hour of Spa to coincide with that at the end of the month. So if you guys want, join our Discord. For everybody out there that may be there or may not be, that watch this video, the link is in the description. And you can find us on SimGrid for that event. That's happening at the end of the month. But then we have another one on Sunday just for fun. But what we're going to do, guys, for SimGrid as well on PC is similar to the Time Attack Boosted. It's going to be a Time Attack, okay? And out of the generosity just from SFR, And you know, from IRL too, and all the people who have donated over the you know, the time. We're gonna put a little bit money. We're gonna put the money up for the championship when we have that. That's gonna be like a nice prize, like a serious, you know, serious prize money for first, second, and third. But we're gonna do a time attack for 1 week, so the server will be up. Yeah, you got to do spa, Rick. The server will be up all week, right? One of our 2 servers will be up all week. I'm not sure which one yet, but we'll obviously have that information for you. And what you guys are going to be able to do is just run laps nonstop. And at the end of every day at midnight, we are going to update the results so you know where you'll stand, and you can view that information on SimGrid. And from there, at the end of the week, whoever has the fastest lap time is going to win the prize. So, good stuff, guys. We got a lot of stuff coming up. All right. Here we go with this. Here we go with this.
Green light. Go, go, go.
See how far back I was, though? Everything keeps on getting screwed up here with these starts a little bit, but let's see, guys. We're underway. We got a pretty good seat in the house here. We got a pretty good seat.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, look at this.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
We're actually racing. We're not still on a formation lap, guys. Okay, so we'll let some of this chaotic nightmare take place. Me and Ram are just hanging back here. There's Mac and Sephiroth going at it. Oh, Sep.
Right. Clear on the right.
Come on, Sep, recover, bro. You got it, man. All right, everybody's trying to break the slip here.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. There's a slow car ahead.
Oh no, Choco, my teammate. No, Choco, get back on. Oh no. It definitely doesn't help that this track is on fast. Alright, Sephiroth is not too far. He's not going to be too far behind. Now, I got to really get my braking point for T1 here. Oh yeah, I can still brake way later than that. This turn is complicated though. Oh shit. I see you, Ram. I see you, bro. Now, Ram, he's probably got more pace than me, honestly, to be honest with you guys. Big barrier flying at us. Okay. Damn, we got understeer. Yeah, man, you got it, bro. You got it.
Car on the left.
Fair play, brother. You got it, bro.
Clear on the left.
Poor Choco. He's got to get by all us GT4 cars now. It's torture for a GT3 car being behind us here. But see, he should have been right on our ass right now, so he could have passed us.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Come on, Choco. He's got to get by us. It's definitely a tough. It's a really hard track to pass on.
Car on the right.
Good job, Choco. Go
Clear
ahead.
on the right.
Giving my teammate little high beams. Go get him, Choco. See, he could pass in here if he has the right opportunity, but it's tough. I don't know, guys. I think I mean, we could try to not take tires just for. Oh, Choco's got. Oh, he's got major damage. That's why. Look at the back of his car. Okay, Choco's got major damage. That's not good.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
All right, come on. Let's go, Catch. Get your head in the game now. That turn there is so hard, man. I swear to God, I think these BMWs, the GT4 BMWs, are just like super OP. I'm gonna wind up getting a puncture if I don't stop that nonsense. Choco's got to get around Ram like now. Oh no, Choco. Hold on to it, bro. You got it. Man, this track's got to still be up. It's still on fast. Wow. That's, yeah, you know what? Oh, man. Poor Choco. He was having a hard time. See, when you start getting stuck behind the GT4s, it's, you know, definitely a nightmare.
Yellow flag, be careful.
See, the Porsche, we have so much, we could really eat these guys up in like those, you know, fast twisty sections.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
But you see how that BMW just eats us on the straight. That's not what we wanted to do there. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be between Me, Ram, and Sephiroth. Look at Sephiroth on the track map. He's right behind us now after he spun out. Because we had that... See, when the GT3s start to get involved, it literally, like, you wouldn't think that they slow you down, but they do. Now the Merc over here is definitely solid. The Merc, I think the Merc is better for all the tracks, but like I said, guys, I figured, you know what? I started in the Porsche. Let me just keep the Porsche, man. And it's not the Porsche, it's me. You know, like, because I'm gonna try though, because we have Bathurst coming up as well as one of the tracks that are on the schedule, and then the last British track is Alton Park, where again the Porsche should kind of have an advantage, but then again it's like all GT4s kind of have an advantage at these tracks, these British tracks. See, that's where we really start to close in on the BMW, but...
Losing to the car ahead, he's sector 1. Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
And, I mean, everybody's got to deal with this fast track right now, so it's not just me, but it's... Definitely, you can definitely tell. And there's Sephiroth. So we got a three-way battle going on right now, guys. What do you think? Should I just torture myself even more, as long as we don't have damage? Should I not take tires, guys? Because that'll save a hell of a lot of time. And you could argue like, it'll probably be like, I'll save like 15 seconds, maybe more. But I'll definitely be slower, you know, lap time wise.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I'm not able to get that turn. I'm just not able to get that turn. We have Sephiroth coming up here. He's right there. He's right there. Did it turn off to them? Now it did. I actually felt it from that last turn. Yeah, take tires, you think so? Yeah, maybe. I guess you're right. But I was just saying maybe I wouldn't, because that would be the only way that I may be able to make up ground. But this is why I can't drive GT3s anymore on console, because I don't want to ruin myself. Like if I'm gonna keep my speed and keep building the proper way on PC, I can't feasibly do it. But the GT4s is a little different, you know, a little different. Yo, thanks, brother. Go stopping by, man. I need all the luck I could get. We got our teammate Sephiroth behind us right now. Sep actually went off over here early in the race, but oh, he's got a good run. He's got a good run. Which, oh, he's got damage too. Holy shit. he's able to actually keep, like, you know, put the pressure on even with this damage. The part that bothers me a little bit, though, is that, like...
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Slow car ahead.
The part that bothers me a little bit is that I know that, like, I could be really pretty good with the Porsche, but I just... requires a lot more practice, man. That whole T1 right there, I'm screwing up pretty bad. We should be carrying a lot more speed through there. Alright, so the track took how long? See, now we're not getting that push out understeer as much. So would it take 15 minutes for the track to become optimum? Oh, ran with a little bit of a mistake. At least the three of us are within distance here.
There's a slow car ahead.
Yo, credit Sephiroth, man. He's pushing with that damage, and he's got total front end damage. So this is where the Porsche can go to work. I see you, Ram. I see you, Ram. Look at how fast this frickin' BMW is. He jumped the curb and he's still able to beat me.
Regaining on the car ahead in sector 2. Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
That'll get Sephiroth back in the mix a little bit. This is what I like, though. I like this. I like this. Sephiroth could smell blood. We see you, Sep. We see you. Come on, chat. Give me the strength. I need you guys. Oh, me and Ram both took that line. That was a stupid line. Sephiroth's got to be kicking himself right now because he knows that he has the pace to be up there. We still have a GT3 car behind Sephiroth too. That might actually be the leader already. Oh shit. Like, yeah, we could take that whole sector and then the last turn so much faster.
Faster car coming up behind you.
A GT4 car, man. GT3 car.
Car on the right. Clear on
See
the
what
right.
happens from the GT3 not passing the right
Car
light?
on the right. Clear on the right.
Thanks, Seth. Appreciate it, bro. Okay. We are definitely not going to be able to touch this BMW or Merc in a straight line. Now Sephiroth with damage, he's right on us, and I mean I got a bad exit, but look at the BMW just pull away in a straight line, man. But I guess it's all fair play because, right? You know, we do make it up through here. The Merc is actually, like I said, hand it to Sephiroth, man. He's driving with damaged cars, so. Okay, let's see here. I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know if I should take tires or not.
Faster cars approaching.
Jesus Christ.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That was good. That was good. Shark bait and the Porsche a little bit, but that was pretty good from everybody. Oh, Ram actually went completely off track. Oh, somebody, who's that?
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Faster car coming up behind. Watch out.
Give me that slip. Was that? I thought we saw a GT4 car go off. Guess not. Guess it was just me. A lot of gear banging down, you know, through that last sweeper from fourth back down to third.
Car ahead in sector 2.
Okay, now we got a McLaren coming up, a GT3 coming up. Damn it. You gotta watch some of these corners and turns too. They'll literally spit you out.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Jesus.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag in sector 3. Car on the right. 3 wide. Slow car ahead.
Holy shit, guys. Good driving, Seth. This could be bad here. Alright. This is crazy, guys. Jesus. Oh, Sep, I'm sorry. I outbroke myself. My bad, bro. Sorry, Sep. Switchback. Switchback, Sep. Almost. Yeah, we need more grip than that coming out of that turn. Sephiroth has to be saying to himself, like,
Faster car approaching. Watch out.
if I didn't have damage, Jesus Christ. Alright, you know what? We gotta break this train up somehow. I think I'm gonna pit this lap. Wow. Guys, what do you think we should do? Should we take tires or no? I kind of like this battle that we're having right now, though. Look at the run that Seth has. I gotta be careful through here, though, because I could really brake a lot later than Ram. Through this sector right here. Get tires? Okay. We definitely have to pit this lap. 100%. Sorry, Sep. That's my bad, Sep. My fault. I didn't brake check you. I just totally missed my T1 braking marker. I told the guys in the driver's meeting, look out for this black and gold Porsche because it's not going to be pretty. And I think me and Ram in front of us in the Beamer, I think we're pretty much in the same spot because we came from, you know, PC, and we didn't have a lot of practice here. But then again, Sephiroth was in the PC race, and then he was on console the day before that on PS5, and now he's on PS4. So hey. There was his chance. He's got it now. He's got it now.
On the right. Faster car behind you.
See, so from me losing the whatchamacallit, Ram, you know, through those sectors there, that's what hurt.
We're at the halfway mark. Keep pushing. Faster car coming up behind you.
Okay. Okay. Let's get a good pit stop here. We'll take tires. Screw it. Damn, that was a bump. See all those bumps there? Holy shit, guys. I hate having to drive through another car, too. Wow, Blocks, he did his pit stop already though, but...
Mandatory stop is not clear. Let's go.
See, I had to be careful there. Did you see me have to let off the throttle because I would have spun? Okay. We have to be very careful here on these first two out laps. And that pit stop was shit. Alright, we got some open track here to ourselves here. Take it nice and easy and see where we come out according to Ram and Sephiroth. If I was Sephiroth, I wouldn't even fix the damage because it seemed like he was able to still have pace.
Car on the right.
Hey, Sharkbait. Okay. Sharkbait's been doing really good, man. Hey, so has Marco. I know Marco didn't practice that much either. So now the thing is, like, fourth gear is like quicker through here, kinda, but that's the Bentley. Alright, shit, man. Go to the inside, bro. Go to the inside. There you go.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Man. Who is that? Oh, right, okay. Oh, he's in second place, man. Good for him. He's doing good. Good job, dude. Magic's in third. Okay. Let's see, guys. Let's see. I'm anxious to see where we come out. I know Ram likes to pit late. I can't, for some reason, that turn, I'm not getting that turn right. You know what I could use? It'd be so cool. I'm gonna install one, I think. I'll create one. A water, like the real drivers in real life. I need a straw so I could sip on the water. I'll just put a water bottle on my cup holder over there and get one big ass straw. Trying to drink it like that. Alright, let's see if these guys pit yet. Okay, so we have Sephiroth and Ram did not pit yet. Neither did Autista. So there's the GT4 leaderboard right there. Okay. And it's weird. Certain cars like the Merc, you got to go down to first gear there. But if you go the Porsche and like the Aston, you'll never use first gear in these cars. Because if you go first gear, it'll like totally snap your ass end around. Okay, so our main goal here is we have to come out close to Ram and Sephiroth. And actually, if we do that, if we're catching them when they're just coming out of the pits, since the GT4s take like a good 2 laps to get your tires, you know, warmed up the right way, we might be able to actually push and take them down. That's right, take them down. Because honestly, like, the Porsche through this sector is so damn quick in comparison to the other cars. But we do definitely lose it on the straight. Oh, they're in the pits right now. Oh, Sephiroth! There it is. If he fixed his damage, we're definitely in trouble. I don't know how much damage he had, though. That might be a track cut. Oh, they didn't give it to me? Okay. When those little warnings pop up, that doesn't mean anything. So if we're gonna run, guys, we gotta run now because Sephiroth is going to get heat in those tires, and then he's gonna be back on us in no time. Don't spin, Porsche. Don't spin. Come on now. Okay, that was a little bit better. I had to wait to get on the power a little bit. That was a little bit better. I did run a 59.6, so that's not horrendous. I mean, you know. I don't want to jinx anybody, but if all looks right, this is going to be the first race that in the GT4 class that Blocks isn't going to win. And Autistic going to be loving life going back to that Camaro. Oh man, that Camaro is going to be a beast at Bathurst. And to be really fair, guys, like look at the gap that we put on Sephiroth now, because he's the blue dot behind us. But his tires will warm up and then he'll come chasing back. 59.5 somehow. But you know what, guys? This is really a hard series because we're asking Pro-Am and Am drivers to race in multi-class on these type of tracks. So, you know, when you come to think of it, it's really, they're doing a really good job. You know, for never really having been in a multi-class series, at least on ACC, you know, they're doing a really good job. They're doing a really good job, man. By the way, this race is broadcasted by Nolander on Facebook, where his main account is on Facebook. But he also has a YouTube channel, and Facebook did some crazy bullshit that I just saw myself the other day when we were updating some of our pages, and now they made things really hard to deal with. I just don't understand why they do that, but he might not be able to, it might not be on Facebook, it might just be on YouTube. But the links are in SFR Discord, like I said, so make sure you give him a shout out. You know, it's very nice of him to be broadcasting our races, especially for the guys. You know, you love hearing, you love seeing commentators. And if there's anybody out there that could hear the sound of my voice, I want to make this clear. Our regular broadcaster, Josh, from Demo 1 Garage, you know, no offense to anybody else, but he's literally the best broadcaster, you know? Oh my god, we have a crazy situation coming up behind us here, guys. Look at this.
Faster car coming up behind. Watch out.
This is going to give Sephiroth. Yo, Reaper in the house! There he is! What's up, brother? Love you, Reaper. Oh my god, that Bentley. I think the Bentley thought he was going to hit me and run off track. I can't worry about them, though. I told you Sephiroth will be back. Yo, TMK in the house. What's up, man? Yo, thanks for stopping by, brother. It's been so long, man. I hope you've been doing well. TMK. Tango in the house. Yo, we'll be seeing you guys at Coda. Tango signed up. Tango also signed up for the PS5. Oh shit, Sephiroth's right behind us. Okay, guys, this is where it gets dicey right now. It's going to get really dicey. Because Sephiroth is gaining on us, but there are the GT4 car, GT3 cars closing in. Oh, he did fix his damage, because I could see Sephiroth doesn't have hood issues anymore. So now I gotta be really careful, because he will have a run through here.
Faster car coming up behind you.
Oh shit, Bentley, you better make it, Bentley.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow flag in sector 1.
See. Alright, now we got teammate versus teammate, and we're getting caught by GT3 cars at the same time.
Faster car is approaching. Watch out. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That's it. This shit has been crazy, man. Yeah, with Sepp fixing his damage. Whew, this is going to be tough, guys. There's a GT3 coming behind Sepp, too. Oh, no.
Car on the left. Clear on the
Oh,
left.
what a move. Holy shit. Porsche agility to get out of the corner. Get on the damn power, Porsche. Come on. If that McLaren, is that gravel?
Faster car is approaching.
Oh, you ain't gonna be able to make it, bro. Sorry. Oh. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, shit, guys. Little freaking grass blade. Look at that. Little grass blade. That's all it took, man. My own stupidity because I was worried about the GT3 behind us. Are they actually, wow, we the Kevin, they didn't pit yet either? That really sucked, because we were battling with Sephiroth, we were going to have a good, tight battle to the end. Ah, man. Yeah, now I got dirty tires. Exactly, Tango, a little too hot, bro. A little too hot, man. It was only a matter of time before I screwed something up. But now we have another interesting situation playing out. There's a GT4 behind us. I think that's... Yeah, look, see now I can't even slow the car down. That's what these freaking grass does to your tires, man. And look, we went all the way up to 27.8. Not what you want. Is that, if that's Ram behind it, because now there's no way that I could catch Sephiroth. I just lost so much time through that whole situation there. Let's see here. Oh, that's Autista, but he didn't pit yet. So he just took a lot of fuel and he's just gonna go with no tires, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't have taken tires, guys. I don't know.
Faster car behind you.
Yeah, I hear you. They're behind me, but you can see my marks over there from sliding. Oh my god. Oh, he just went into the grass. So now you got Magic back there as well. Alright. How far...
Faster car coming up behind you.
It's Magic. Yeah, exactly, bro, Reaper. I know, bro, I know. You know, but the thing is, like, it is still fun. Like, I have fun on console, man. I'm just not really... not really having...
Faster car approaching. Watch out.
Holy shit, Autistic, so he's gonna actually about to lap me? Because he didn't pit yet. let him go. Look at that beast of a Camaro there.
Car on the left.
Go ahead, Autistic. Go ahead,
on the
bro.
left.
Autista's gonna pit like the last lap for like just a splash of fuel. That's what I should have done, actually. But like I said, I'm having, you know, like I still have fun, man. I still have fun with the console. I really do. But for a lot of the guys, they're on, you know, they go PS4, PS5, and PC. But there's also a lot of guys like Autista, for example, who's only on console, either PS4 or PS5. I mean, he has a PS5, but you know, so you know, they don't have to worry about dealing with PC and the complete and utter physics changes. That's why I can't drive a GT3 anymore. You know, if I drive a GT3 on console, I didn't notice it as much before because I was like playing PC for, you know, like a while with the endurance races, and then when we had our series versus IRL, I was really into that when we drove the Bentley, and you know, me, Marco, Autista, we were taking home podiums, boosted. We were taking home podiums like every race, you know, and I was into that. But when I went back to PC, I was like a second slower than what I normally am. And on top of that, when I came back to console and tried to drive a GT3 again on either side, it was like I couldn't do it. Yeah, the Camaro looks really good, man. I might have to make an exception. Give myself the Camaro. I'm only kidding. Now, the Camaro's cool, man. It's definitely a cool car. I mean, in theory, the Camaro, like, when they were racing the Camaros, because the Mustangs still race in the SRO as well. But when the Camaros were racing, they literally they shit on everybody in the GT4 class. I don't know what they did. It was, you know, say back in 2018, I think it was. But the Camaros were literally no joke, man. They just
behind the car in front in sector 3.
They would just really like just annihilate everybody, man. They were doing really good. But for our next race, I'll definitely have more. I'll have more practice in. We were just doing so much with SimGrid, and you know, like I said, I just want to say a big thank you out there again to all of our, you know, not just our community, and our team members that are helping run Rockafella the right way, and you know, keep everything up to snuff there. But now with SFR as well, a couple team members, Autista being, you know, not a Rockafella member, that he's from the owner of Puerto Rican E-Racing Club, who, you know, they're a great team themselves. But it's just a big help having all of us, you know, everybody helping. Reaper with the second server that we have, Ram, IRL, Rig, you know, Tango, all you guys. I mean, I hate just naming everybody because then I always leave a name out, and I always forget. But yeah, man, yeah, you guys are great. So we have Coda coming up on Sunday. That's going to be really fun. I don't know what to drive yet. I chose the McLaren, but I don't know if I'm going to switch it or not. Now see, we're kind of, not really, but we're kind of staying with Autista. but now we have this GT3 behind us here. They just have to use the inside. Go to the inside, Choco. Inside, inside. Inside, 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 inside.
Car on the right. The faster car is approaching.
Little late there. Little late there, crew chief. Oh, there's something. So now, I don't know. I want to help Choco out, especially with my teammate. So now, if I wanted to play dirty, are they? There's shark attack or
car on the left. Clear on the left. We've got light damage at the rear.
shark. Come on, shark. Don't wait for me. Just go. Just go. Is that shark attack? That's another thing that that happens, that we try and tell the guys, like, unless it's like minor contact and you gain a spot from somebody, don't stop and wait for me, because you're gonna get, you know, that's not gonna be a penalty there, but normally you're gonna get a penalty anyway. Just go. You don't want to stop and just stop and wait. Yeah, yo, Tango, Coda is going to be so much fun, man. It's so, like, the fastest time I was able to hit there was 2:08s. But, I don't know if I could do much better than that. I don't know what I could run in the McLaren. That was in the M4. But, it's going to be so hard with the track limits, guys. Like, I got to really start practicing, because when you go through the S's, like that whole section there, it's very hard. That's the hardest part of the track for me. T1 and the S's. After that, I'm like confident at the track. You know, I'm curious to see how much time did we lose, guys, like when I went off. Like, you see, there's always something that happens that just gets us that little bit of out of the running, like for having some like awesome battles, you know. Like, we did have a good battle for a while with me, Ram, and Sephiroth, but we did our job. I mean, for the most part, we beat him out of the pit. We pit the right way. We had a bad stop. He fixed his damage, so maybe it wasn't that bad, his damage. Maybe Sephiroth fixed his damage and didn't take tires. I don't know. Nah, he couldn't have, because then we wouldn't have beat him out. But that was fun, you know. That was fun at that point. All right, so now with this little bit of time left in the race, just go on the inside. Go ahead.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
There you go. Good job, bro. Good job.
There's a slow car ahead.
Man, I had that GT3 behind me, guys, and there's my marks right there. That little bit of that. See that little grass? You touch the grass a little bit, and you're shot. Oh, me. Well, oh yeah, bro, yeah. I got at Watkins. I was in. It was funny. Like at Watkins during the practice with the McLaren felt so good, even on TC1. It was like really like shocking. That was the CDA setup, and it like honestly, like I didn't have to touch anything but tire pressures, and I only do like minor adjustments to the CDA setup, like maybe with the ride height in the front, just a little bit. I never usually like having the cars completely slam, and some of the CDA setups come that way. But listen, the CDA setup at Watkins for the McLaren, and honestly for all the cars, guys, for me, I love them. I mean, I love them, man. And I tell you what, I'm not lying to you guys. I did an LFM race, right? So this was a while ago. This was like when they had it was at Suzuka. It was a 45-minute race at Suzuka. So LFM, they run either 25-minute races, no pit stop, or 45-minute races, one pit stop, fixed fuel for 25 seconds, and it's up to you if you want to take tires or not for the extra 5 seconds. And when you're in a really close battle, that does play a factor if you do that or not. So anyway, we were at Suzuka, right? And I was trying to tune the BMW, the M4. And for the life of me, I don't know what it was, but I could not get the car to not over-rotate into T1 at Suzuka. You know, that fast sweeping right-hander into T1.
Right, man. Neither is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
And no matter what I did, I couldn't do it. I couldn't get it to work. I couldn't figure it out. Got the CDA set up. Boom. Just like that. Not a problem. Taking T1 great, and it did you know, they're just a phenomenal job. So for me, they're basically plug and play with a few minor adjustments, but I really love them. Oh, Reaper, yeah, Reaper, you're driving the, you know what? It's you know, see, that's the other thing too. It's like I haven't even driven yeah, the Audi, man, the Evo 2. That's a new car, and it's definitely nice. For you guys that know what Reaper's talking about, Valentino Rossi's driving it in the SRO this season, the Skechers Audi number 46. Go ahead, Bentley. Go ahead.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
And yeah, that car, I've heard great things about it, man, and I haven't even driven it yet. So, you know, guys, I haven't even driven the Porsche Cup, the new Porsche Cup, the Ferrari Challenge car, or the BMW M2. Fafito is in, and Marzan and Fiesta, they're in a series with the M2, so is Jar Jar. But yeah, man, I mean, guys, I haven't even driven a lot of the stuff that's out there, so, you know, that's why more of my time is going to be focused back onto the PC. But with that being said, if we do put the proper practice in with here, you know, this is fun too. So I'm going to try and do that so we have proper battles. I mean, we did have proper battles for the most part.
Alright, race is over. Good job, mate. You did your best to bring it back to the pits.
I wonder, yeah, you could brake there and brake late. Okay, so not bad, not bad. Hey, this was a tough track, guys, especially for not racing, you know, and not having raced for however long on console. Damn, look at the back of the car. Oh, that's because he hit us. Shark Attack hit us. Yeah, you can see look at all the gravel up there on the gold. Did you guys just see that? Oh, he was going that way. Okay. So yeah. How much damage do we have? Let's see. This should be minor. Yeah, 3 seconds. So there was nothing really from him hitting us. There's JP. Let's see what the results were. Autista finished second. So I was mistaken then. I guess Blocks did win. Marco, nice 4th place. So I came in last basically, I think. And yeah, wow, Choco was down. Ram wound up. Oh no, he didn't. Okay, Ram finished 14th. So he finished ahead of Sephiroth. Guys, we would have been right behind Little Mac there. I don't know though. Maybe Sephiroth had another spin because Sephiroth was 19 seconds. So yeah, it looks that way. It looks that way. But Blocks, okay, so Blocks did win again. He beat Autista by 12 seconds. So that was pretty good. That was some good battling. And then you got Kevin. Yo, We the Kevin has really been showing up and showing out. Yeah, the Challenger pack. Man, see, that's the thing. That's the thing, Rick. Like, I don't want to discourage, you know. I don't want to discourage you guys with that whole thing, but yeah, I mean, well, keep in mind what they don't even have the 1.8 update yet. So, like to put it in perspective, the PC is on 1.8.15 now, I believe it is, after the recent hotfix. So, you know, console is always going to be so much behind, man. Like, and they'll never have unfortunately you'll never have driver swaps. Um, that just won't that you just can't do it. Which sucks. But you know, guys, so like you can't do that. You're not gonna be able to do driver swaps. You're not gonna be able to do certain things. Like right now, you can't even really broadcast on the PS5 because the spectator mode is broke. Um, you know, so I'm trying, bro. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Salute. This stuff is fun though, guys. Like I said, I come on like all the races that you know that I do. I always try and have fun with it. That's it's just you know, I don't take it too seriously. But
Green light, go, go, go.
all right, let's get out of here. But so like I don't take it too seriously, but you know like when we start the championship on PC or I don't know, there's just a different vibe to you want to know what it is, and this is probably not the case with me. That's okay, Sharkbait. Yeah, no doubt, dude, no doubt. You were doing good, man. You've been doing really good in your other races. I was talking about you in the other races that you're doing. I forgot the name of the league, but that's good. And yeah, you've been doing good, man. Unfortunately, our teammate Gel, he can't race on Wednesdays, so he's been doing SOP. You know, we're really close with SOP. So it's really great that you guys are racing just to keep it going. But you want to know what the like for me, what I think the issue is I think that I became pretty good at oh yeah, I'll do that in a minute for you. I became like pretty good at basically all GT3 cars, right? Like for the most part, like um especially the Bentley, the Ferrari, but then like when you drive the Bentley, then you go back to the Ferrari, it's an adjustment. And I'm talking console now. And then I went back and I did, you know, the McLaren for a while, and I just love those cars, you know. So the thing is though, like I kind of felt like I maxed out, you know what I mean? Like I maxed out on. Go ahead, go see mommy, get your eatsies. I was gonna like I feel like I maxed out on console, in my opinion. Like I felt like there's really like you know unless I picked a completely different car, I don't think I was gonna get much faster at console, you know, like at my peak. So you know, and then like I said, the PC version is just so much better with so many more things to choose from. But but you could still get by on the PS4. Actually, like the PS4 right now is probably even better than the PS5 because yeah, what do you not get? You don't get as good as graphics on the PS4, and you don't get the M4. That's it. I mean, other than maybe like some newer team liveries that nobody really uses anyway. You know, everybody usually makes their own stock livery like this. So, you know, like you're not really getting, you know, the graphics. Yeah, you could say the graphics and then the M4. So until that update actually comes, and then they just sent out an update and it was like screwed up. So I really hope the PS5 comes along and they button it up, which I think they will. I think they will. Oh, you get field of view change too, so that's a big deal. So when you're inside the cockpit, you can change exactly like PC. So that's a big deal as well. But if PS5 ever gets the whole thing completed, like I think they will, then we'll all be in really good shape. But I'm still never gonna, like, I was talking with this about this with Ram the other night, and we love consoles. Like, I love console. It's just like, if you were gonna play other games, like, honestly, my PC is only for gaming. Like, you have, of course, you could do work on it or whatever else you want to do. It could handle all that, but I only use it for gaming and related stuff to gaming. So if somebody has a PS4 right now and they don't have a PS5, I gotta say, you gotta get the PC. You gotta get the PC. But according to RAM, and there are places that if you guys are interested, that you can get, just because I was under the impression that the PS5 at a lot of places, like retail wise and retail stores, you can only buy them with the bundle for $800, where you get a headset maybe, which you get a headset, you get an extra controller, or you get like 2 or 3 games that come with it. I don't want any of that shit. Like, just give me the controller, just give me the PlayStation. That's all I need. So I think you can get them for 500. So if that is the case, and you could actually get the PS5 for straight up 500, and it's just the controller that you get, then it might be worth it to you to do that. But I would also contend that for an extra $1,000, I know like, we're talking in numbers here, like, oh, just throw $1,000 out there. I get it, but like if I personally, I would wait. Like, if you're just gonna get the PS5 for ACC, I wouldn't do it. And the way that Gran Turismo looks right now, so. See, Tango, that's the thing. Like, I hear that, like, yeah, like the physics are better, but I I I wish I could try. Like I said, eventually I'll get the PS5 and I'll try it, but it's, I could totally see it being better than PS4. But like, the whole thing is like, even on PC, like, the concept is all the same. Like, the way that the car's physics handle and all that, it's pretty close, okay? But when you get into the fine details, again, it depends on what kind of wheel you have as well. Right, Tango? And right, guys? So if you have like a cheaper wheel, like if I had my G29, I had a better experience on console than I did on PC. Why? Because the wheel is not really, it can't handle the hertz that the PC is putting out. So that wheel is not really acceptable for PC. Although people do it and they get by. Like I said, Van Omen is one of the fastest drivers on the in the whole sim racing community, and he's on a G29. So he has Fanatec pedals with a G29, similar to what Blocks has. But mm, yeah, exactly. See, and that's the other thing, right, Tango? Like, once you get the PC and you start playing the PC and you start seeing how it feels and how you can catch the car and how just everything about it is so cool, then like you start really getting into it. You really do. But I'm always going to be about the community, guys, and stick with the community. But yeah, see, so like, Rick, if you play other games, the PS5 is totally worth it, like 100%, no doubt about it. Even though you can play that stuff on the PC as well and just play it with your PlayStation controller, I personally would rather just be able to toss in the game on the console. It's so much easier, like Grand Theft Auto, or, God of War, Call of Duty. Like, that stuff I like on console. But for the sim, the PC. But the PS5 will get there, and then we'll be able to broadcast. Because like, right now, you can't even, when you go to spectate mode, it just puts you in the car, like as if you were a driver, and you only have those views. So, you know they'll get around to it. But guys, this Sunday, definitely come join us at Coda. It's a little bit of a later start. We're gonna start at like 8:15 with a free practice, and the race is actually gonna kick off at 9 p.m. This way, it's a little better for some of the West Coast people, guys or girls that want to join. It's a little bit later, so we're doing a little different this week. Oh yeah, exactly. The crew chief is cool. It's meant for iRacing, but it works with ACC, especially when he starts cursing at you. It's really funny.
Come on, Mom, you gotta
But
get me. Come on.
on top of that, with the sim hub, if Reaper's still here, he'll tell you what he uses too. But yeah, you could take, like, how you see our tire app and the rear view mirror and the speedometer and all that. You could take those. There's overlay apps that you could remove all that stuff in the game on ACC. You could even do it on console. You could take everything off and go completely no HUD, so you get the full immersion experience. And then that app, you could start putting those things where you want them. However, like, you want only tires, you want speedometer, you want fuel, you want a track map. So you could replace all that stuff on PC. You can't do that.
Does he need medicine?
Yeah. What's back for ACC? Crew chief, you mean? Reap? Crew chief is back now. Oh yeah, armament. I can't pronounce that. Armamentario. Yeah, that's right. And there's another one too that, like, Tango said he uses, but so guys, yeah. So fun night at Snetterton. Little clip of grass goes, go and it all goes downhill from there. But what do you expect with no practice, So that's what it was. But I'm glad we still had some fun battles. It's always a good time getting with the guys. So I actually got to apologize to my teammate in here, Choco, because I know the Bentley really well, and I'm trying to. The whole purpose of this is to try and help our teammates that we're paired up with here. And I've been, and he understands, because when whatever we had going on with, getting things in order over the break, so I feel bad. I even said it to my own teammates, Magic and Spec couldn't be here tonight. Magic did a great job though. He's been coming along. Really happy that all these guys are actually playing ACC. We were missing LJ, who really came along. Um, but I feel bad because I even said it to my teammates, like, guys, I haven't been around as much. We've been really working on SFR and SimGrid, so our team camaraderie with, like, practicing, like I would normally practice with the guys during the week, or at least on Monday when the practice server goes live, so we could be in a chat together and practice as a team, as friends. So moving forward, we'll look to do that. Yo, great job. Yeah, great job, Magic. Okay, you pulled the third. Good for you, bro. Good for you. Yep, that was awesome, man. That was awesome. At a track that is definitely a tough track. The GT3s did pretty good tonight, guys. I mean, they did. There's not many passing opportunities here, and they did a pretty good job. So hats off to those guys. We'll see you next week. I don't even know what track we're going to next week. It could be Bathurst. I think it's possible it's Bathurst. Um, Maybe Nürburgring. Let me tell you something. If it's Nürburgring, wait. Now you guys got me curious. Hang on a second here. Hang on a second. You guys got me curious here. Did you guys get me curious, or did I get myself curious? I think I got myself curious. But let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Where is the ACC schedule? Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Okay.
Oh, you know where we go next, guys, for 75 minutes? Silverstone. That's a power track. Okay, so that's a track like the Camaro is going to be a beast at. The Merc going to be a beast. So luckily I don't need to worry about knowing the track. So there's 3 rounds left. Silverstone for 75 minutes, Bathurst for 60 minutes, and then Alton Park for 60 minutes. Alton Park is a real bitch. It's another one of those tracks. It's like a real tough, tight track. So like these 3 British tracks that we had, Donington, Snetterton, and Alton, tough tracks, man. But we don't have Nürburgring on this schedule, unfortunately. So, but yeah, stay tuned for the SimGrid stuff. If you haven't already and you're on our Discord, make sure you make an account with SimGrid. Follow SFR. It's now called, SimForce Racing. All right, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, the whole 9 yards. PS5 guys, there's an event coming up at the end of the month for Thank You Tango. Yep, I was late on that. That Autista just released tonight as far as the PS5 at Spa. So that's going to be really cool. It's going to be a really cool event. It's basically a test event for PS5 on SimGrid to see how things go. And we'll be doing PC stuff again. So we'll see you on Sunday for sure. But we'll be there, like I said, we'll be there a little later on Sunday. We'll be there at 8:15. It'll start. So we'll start streaming like 8:30, something like that. But Code is going to be fun, guys. It's a fun track. There's going to be a lot of overtaking opportunities. Good fun stuff. And then the following week, we'll do Indianapolis. And in the midst of all this, we're going to do the time attack with a nice little cash prize payout for somebody, the winner, who sets the fastest lap. You'll have a week to do it. So that's coming in the future, all through SimGrid, all through SFR. But for Catch and Rockafella Racing and all you guys, take care. I'll catch you in the next one, and we'll see you Sunday. Thanks, everybody. Peace.